In this video, we're going to be looking at fractions. We're going to also be looking at how we simplify fractions. But before we go into simplifying fractions, let's actually look at what fractions are. So I'm actually a huge fan of pizza. So let's use a pizza example. So if we have a pizza that's divided into 6 slices, and I want to eat 2 out of these 6 slices, so we've actually got ourselves a basic fraction here. So at the bottom we have 6 because that's the whole pizza we have. That's the amount of slices we have altogether. And we have 2 out of these 6 slices. So I'm eating 2 of them. So the numerator, which is what we're taking out of the whole, is 2. And then the denominator, which is what the whole thing is 6. So this is a very basic example of using fractions in your everyday lives. So the next time you get pizza, try looking at how many slices there are altogether and look at the amount of slices you have and then work out a fraction from that. So now, if we actually look at this 2 over 6, we can see that we can simplify this down. And this is where simplifying fractions comes from. So let's look at simplifying 2 over 6 down. So from our last example, we could say that we had 2/6 of a pizza, but then we can also simplify this down. So what we want to do when we're simplifying down is we want to see if there's anything in common between these two numbers, if there's any numbers they have in common. And what we have over here is we know that they're both divisible by 2. So what we will do is we'll divide the top by 2, and we'll also divide the bottom by 2. A key thing to remember with fractions is whatever we do to one part of the fraction we must also do to the other. So if we times the top by 2, we must times the bottom by 2. If we divide the bottom by 4, we must divide the top by 4. This is a very important thing to remember. So now, if we divide both the top and bottom by 2, we will have 1 over 3. So now going back to this example, we can say we have 2/6 of a pizza, or we can just say we've had a third of the pizza. Let's have a look at some more simplifying examples. Right, so let's have a look at 12 over 36. So remember, let's think about what these two numbers have in common. Of course, looking at it, we can see that 6 is both at the top and the bottom. So what we'll do is we'll divide the top by 6, and we must also divide the bottom by 6, because our rule of fractions. So now that will give us 2 over 6. So now, once again, can we simplify this any further down? Yes, so these two actually have a factor of 2 in common. So we can divide both the top by 2 and the bottom by 2, leaving us with 1 over 3. So once again, we have a third here. Another example we could have a look at is 50 over 120. So just off the bat, we can see that both of them have a 0 at the end, which means that they're both either divisible by 10 or 5. So let's have a look at 10. So if we divide both of these by 10, we get 5 over 12. So now can we simplify it down any more here? Do these two have any numbers in common? They don't. So therefore, this is the simplified version. Let's have a look at one more example. Let's have a look at 162 divided by 222. So we can see that both of them can be divided by 2's. So we have 81 over 111. Can this be divided down any further? Yes, it can. It can both be divided by 3. So let's do 81 divided by 3, 111 divided by 3. So 81 divided by 3 will give us, let's work it out. So 8 divided by 3 is 2 remainder 2, and that's 7. So, and we can also do 111 divided by 3. 3 divided by 1, 0. We move the 1 across. 11 divided by 3, 3 remainder 2. 21 divided by 3, 7. So therefore, we can simplify this down to 27 over 37. Can this go down any further? No, it can't, because 37 is a prime number. Lovely. This is simplifying fractions. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that like button and also subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this in the future. And whenever I release new content, if you hit that bell icon, you'll be the first to receive the notification. Thank you.